It is the Come On Show with Southside Steve.
Yeah, come out. And I just want to start this show off by first mentioning the sponsors because we should. Behind Jeff is the Exit Wealth logo. That is for people that want to invest their money with the great Ted Jenkins and Justin Farmer, formerly of WSB, Channel 2, father Don Farmer on CNN. A little bit of credibility. Both went to Boston College. Both wanted to do investing. And now they're doing it together at this location right here in Alpharetta, as well as Buckhead, where Jeff and I are definitely filming next week.
Okay, we'll do it next week.
Next week.
Okay, yeah, we got a big night tomorrow, of course, at the Rock and Taco.
Yeah.
So, yeah, let's do a Buckhead next week.
Next week.
Yeah.
But there is a chance we do it tomorrow if you want, but we can keep it easy.
I think keep it easy this week.
We're going to have to, be dolled up and get ready. It's our first, other than first Thursday of the month. Now we're there every Thursday. So it is a destination. I have to fill out the calendar for the wife, and I'm like, Thursdays are gone.
Yeah, because we are got the Rock and Taco in downtown Roswell every Thursday.
And guess what? You get a live show on Friday to see what you missed. Does that drive traffic? Does that make you want to go? I hope so.
Or what? It makes you want to go to the Rock and Taco and watch/listen to the Come On Show, a 4-hour Atlanta radio show done in 30 minutes, live without a net.
Because right now, you're missing some air personalities. There's dysfunction in Atlanta. And I only know this because I was at the bus stop with my son, and my neighbor comes down, and he's a native Atlantan like us.
So he knows all the radio formats and the history.
His father was the biggest Regular Guys fan and listened to me, so he couldn't believe he moved into a neighborhood with Southside Steve,
So he's a younger guy.
Younger. Oh, he's younger than my wife.
As we all know, you're the older father in the neighborhood.
Pause for a second. Just pause for a second. Jeff's not a dick. He doesn't mean it.
It's just reality. I'm sorry,
It's just, somebody talked about us being at Rock and Taco, and they went, "Oh, look, Steve finally made it to the old folks' home or whatever," and it's some young dude. I'm like, it's 70s music, whether you dig it or not. It was Yacht Rock Schooner, which is second to Yacht Rock. They do it the best, late 70s, early 80s, and the crowd was mixed. I would say there was young people in there. There was as many 20s as there were 60s,
yeah,
70s.
the whole yacht rock genre, the Yacht Rock Review, the big one, and then the Yacht Rock Schooner. Whenever they play out, it's a wide age range.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. So it was fun for somebody to point out my age. I'm like, the goatee's been gray for about 15 years. I'm not trying to hide it at all. I do color my hair because I don't like gray hair.
You don't want to look like George Washington. We all get it.
Take a pause. God, that's two hits.
Mike and producer Mike told me to go after you about your age because it's your wife's birthday today. It's Amanda's birthday.
It is my wife's birthday, so now I feel very old. Here's the deal. I am 61. I own it. There's that movie, where it was 61 about Mickey Mantle, whatever. I think the logo was the hat, number 61. I need to get one.
Yeah. I think Billy Crystal was in that.
Billy Crystal, yeah. I need to get that hat just for this year.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, time just goes, man. Now the wife is 38. She's 38. So right now we've had 23-year difference. Now today she turns 39.
Okay, so that closes.
Now we're 22 years apart. Yeah. So the kids have also said something to me about my age. Brooks is like, "Daddy, all my friends want to know why you have a ponytail." I said, "Tell them because I'm cool."
Mm-hmm. Good answer.
And then he goes, "Daddy, how old are you?" My friend Spencer says that you're older than his granddad. I said, "You know what? Tell Spencer that you know what? The reason that is because his mom got pregnant in high school."
I saw a great little meme from Mario Lopez.
Yeah.
And
he's older than you and younger than me.
Yeah, it made us think of us because he was like, at this age, in your 50s, where I'm 51, people are at all different stages of life.
Sure.
Some have little kids like you. Some have grown kids like me. Some are grandparents.
Right.
Some are single, out dating young women. Mm-hmm. Some have been married for 30 years solid. Like in our 50s,
it's all over.
Everybody's all over the map, and that's kind of like us. Like we're in completely different places.
Yeah. I have a 6-year-old and a 9-year-old. Now everybody for the year 2026 has had their birthday. So now my son in 2026 is now 9 and the other one's 6, and Amanda's 39. And currently, while we're filming, the kids are obviously at school and she's at brunch.
Mm-hmm. She's having a birthday brunch with her girlfriends.
I think there's girlfriends there, but I think her mother's there. Her 2 sisters are there. Yeah, it's just and she deserves to be celebrated.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm like, far out.
It's her day. She can go out and do whatever she wants.
And I told her it's her day. But then I've got this damn podcast today, and I'm like, that I have to film at 3, and the kids are getting off the bus and doing this. I'm like, I might have to cut you short, or can you work something out with a neighbor? So I'm trying to push everybody back so she can have a day.
Right. And then you do your show with Rocker.
Yeah.
On Rumble.
Yeah.
And then she can go out and do something else at night if she wants. That's
yeah.
That's what I would do when I was married. It would always be like, on the birthdays, that's your day. You do whatever you want. Just like on your birthday, you should do whatever you want.
Which is always play golf and drink.
Yeah.
And smoke a cigar.
And you should be able to do that without any guilt.
Damn right. Birthdays are just a number. Age does define us. For everybody that is my age, there's guys on walkers, there's guys that look 20 years older, and there might even be a couple dudes that look younger.
Yeah, that was another thing in my Mario Lopez thing. Some guys look 65, some look 35 in your 50s. You're all over the map.
You are. My wife turning 39. I don't know if it's working her or not, but she still looks fantastic. I mean, for me, I married the person that I loved, and I married the person that I thought was the most attractive. The whole combo, you know, so I'm happy. And it's funny when you're happy, you're like, I don't care if you put on 5 pounds. I don't care. I don't care if you got a couple of veins popping or whatever, you know. And I'm like, but, you know, when my wife and I, the only thing she said to me, and you're going to notice me a lot, I want you to reprimand me. I'm standing straight up. She took a shot and she goes, you need to watch your posture. You're starting to look a lot like your mom.
Oh, well. Yeah, no, but I have a posture thing too.
But we're tall.
Is it because we're tall?
Yes, because we're used to leaning down to talk. I've been leaning down talking to girls my whole life.
Yeah, so that's it. That makes sense because I don't think that's a bad critique because it is bad for you.
Yeah,
and it is good. You know, good
posture. Yeah, but she did it out of meanness. But I will say, you know, what I should have done for a living is been an agent for professional basketball players. Because then you're looking up. I'm always looking up. I'm always like this. How's it going? Mm-hmm. And I would have the best posture. The person in the world with the best posture I've ever seen is Brian Finneran of the Atlanta Falcons.
Yes. And
he's on
tall.
680 The Fan, and he's tall. He's 6'6", and that dude is, he's straight.
Yeah.
I look at him going, how do you do that? You know, I see those humped over people at Costco. I don't want to be humped over.
The other guy that I remember having good posture sort of in the business was one of the Braves announcers, Joe
Chip
Simpson.
Carey. Oh, Joe Simpson has good posture.
Joe Simpson, and he was a little bit older. This is 20 years ago.
No, Joe Simpson was always super cool. I liked him.
Yeah. That was back when, of course, when we did the Braves.
But Skip Carey did not have good posture.
I don't think so.
His body shape was off. But you're right. Joe Simpson, good posture.
Yeah, that was back when we worked with him in the 2005 Braves season.
That's it.
At Turner Field. And I remember seeing him, and he was just like this. And he was probably, in his late 50s at that time.
Man. Oh, where I'm at now.
Yeah, where you're at. I remember you turning 40. You guys were, or somebody turned, you wouldn't turn 40, but you and Rhodes were 40 that summer.
Yeah, we were. I remember.
Because I was 30.
Because, yes, I turned 40 and I went to East, what's it called, in Buckhead. Our buddy Steve DeHaan owned it, and that's where I went. It was that little offshoot of Buckhead. East Andrews.
I speak Southside.
Thank you. You have to. My wife is tired of speaking Southside. But East Andrews is where we went. And I remember we celebrated my 40th, and everybody gave me like the black flag and you're dying and all that. And I'm like, wow. Yeah, I'll take 40 over 61 all damn day. Felt like yesterday. So happy birthday to you, Amanda. With the craziness that's going on in the world, I just want to say have a great day, and yeah, come on. Hey, this is Southside Steve at North Atlanta Golf Carts right here in Brazelton and Dawsonville, whichever one's closer to you. And I'm sitting in a Donago right now. This is a family 6-seater, sound, everything, all the bells and whistles. $12,999, and you start it with a key. No, a card. Yeah, come on. I forgot to tell you, it's got a rear backup camera. Awesome. Donago, North Atlanta Golf Carts.
See.
All right, Steve MZ's got lots of different things I can talk about and go to. I will say that I want to get colorful. I will talk about the WNBA, not as far as what's going on. The coach, Jed, the latest, is the coach for the Indiana Fever. I cannot believe I know the names of these teams.
I can't believe I was sitting having dinner last night at PF Chang's, and I watched some of the game. I guess there was a game on last night.
Yeah.
They had the Braves on one screen, and they had the Indiana game on the other screen, and I was watching Sophie.
Well, that's all you. Yeah, you or Caitlin. No.
So Sophie's taking the spotlight for me.
Well, Caitlin has a tan. Sophie does. No, Sophie has a tan.
Yeah.
Caitlin doesn't. But what I want to talk about is there's only two sports, and Steve MZ bringing this to you. The NFL's coming. We have games coming. Everybody loves to see what the NFL football players are going to wear to the locker room when they're coming into the stadium, whether they're the home team or whether they're flying in, coming in.
Mm-hmm.
And they love the walk-in. A lot of these guys realize that.
And in college football, too.
Yeah, they got to get their outfits down, man. You can tell that they're wearing designers. It's like a red carpet, or they're doing their own thing. And we look at boxers, UFC. A lot of people, we visualize them walking in, but they don't do that. Really, I can't remember NBA, but they do it for the WNBA.
Well,
and
especially now.
There's always the person with a different color hair every week wearing some crazy ass outfit. It's not my thing, but for, let's say, Caitlin, I know her styles now. Caitlin comes in, she's always showing her belly. Whoever is designing her, she's not big breasted, but she's always in something a little silky that hangs. She shows her belly, no piercing, decent looking belly button, and she shows it. And she wears slacks, and she loves to wear heels. That's what she wears. And a trench coat. She's really big into the trench coat. Matter of fact, last game they walked in on, they accused her of Sophie's behind her, and she goes, "Yeah, I'm following Inspector Gadget."
Is that Sophie's line?
Yeah.
So she's hot and has a sense of humor, too?
Oh, she's got a great sense of humor.
Sophie, yeah.
If you see Sophie Cunningham's socials, the best ones where she's doing this and she's acting like she's doing the robot, and she turns to, I'm assuming, her mom, and she looks at her and her mom, and she takes it and just flips her breast up, just flips them, and then they go, and then she does it and goes over to her aunt and flips hers. I mean, she doesn't give a damn. It's funny. She's probably a little too much for me. I like my girls a little more down, but I like the attitude. And then she walks in and she wears nothing.
Oh, she does the walk up in her short shorts like she does on Instagram?
She is wearing hardly anything in heels. God. I don't know who's designing her, but it's like, you don't need a whole lot of material. She's working it.
Is this what the WNBA wanted? They got what everyone's talking about the WNBA?
They wanted attention. You're getting attention.
But Sophie I saw a quote where she said, "We're talking about this kind of stuff, and we're talking about the fighting. We're not talking about the game itself.
No,
it's
you're
all
not.
Everything else."
No, it's like chick drama. It's nothing but chick drama. And there's chicks that are racist, and there are chicks that are old school, and then there are chicks that like chicks, and they don't like the chicks that like boys, and they don't like the white chicks. There's a lot of craziness going on, and I'm like, look at all the hate. And then, you see the team is loyal to whoever. The team is colorblind. The team doesn't care whether you're lesbian or straight, but the opponents do. And that's where they go after you. And then there's the coach. And the coach this morning, the big thing was last night, she comes in with her look. If Howard Stern had a sister.
This is the Indiana coach?
And she sits there and she goes, "Look, I've always done this. I've always taken care of my players." And she goes, "We are 10 toes." She goes, "I am 10 toes down with my girls." And as a foot fetish, I've never heard 10 toes down.
Oh,
it's kind of sexy.
You got a new saying for it.
I know. I'm like, I got a little hot and bothered. I'm like, although they're too tall and their toes are long. But the coach basically said, and anybody else that has something to say can go to hell. And she gets up and walks out. Pretty heavy for the WNBA. So, and then they've got the people that come on and go, "She's an idiot. She's not taking up for her team. She's this." Then they get Sophie and Caitlin, and they're like, "No, we love Coach. She's cool. We dig her. We're all, this is outside noise." So who knows? It's a soap opera around a basketball. Oh, God. Steve MZ had to be dominated by that. But I can tell you right now, I like I like other drama, and what's the best drama at this moment would be Politictainment. And Politictainment is brought to you by David Markwell of Markwell Therapy, because people need therapy. Also, Elite Finishes brings you this, because some days you just want to make sure you're safe in your home. A home is a place to run to when the world's on fire. And why not have it painted perfectly on the outside so you can show off to the Joneses on the inside for people you invite inside? Get the best gig, get the best job. Elite Finishes GA for Georgia, because some a-hole took it.com.
Politictainment.
So you've probably been hearing more updates on this threat that Trump had last month in Turkey.
Yeah, it came out over the past. It's been in the news cycle for 48, maybe 72 hours that I've noticed it. Yeah.
Yeah, but it happened back in July when Trump was at the NATO summit in Turkey. But it just came out from a report maybe last week, and several days ago, that they had to sneak him off Air Force One.
Wow.
And they did this through a catering truck, which from, there you go, the ASA. You know how that works.
Look at that. I picked the right
truck.
shirt, man. Check it out. Atlantic Southeast Airlines. And the catering trucks raise up and they go down and you can't see. They have these little side panels. And when the doors open, you really... You can kind of disguise what you're doing and whether you're being seen or not, and you're up high enough. So if you're going to sneak somebody out, catering truck's the way to do it.
So they had gotten a tip, the Secret Service, that there was could have been an Iranian plot to assassinate him or shoot missiles to Air Force One.
Jeez.
So they had some kind of credible threat. So they snuck him off in the catering truck and then put him on a smaller plane. And then sort of, I guess, Air Force One was a decoy, which had a lot of other White House staffers. So, I mean, if it was a real threat, that plane wasn't very safe.
What does the pilot say on Air Force One? Well, I guess I don't effing matter. That's where you're always calling your wife. Yeah, there's a threat against us. 50-50 on me making it home. And then everybody on the plane's like, okay.
Now, so I heard this morning that they've got some more information has come out that the Secret Service got the tip from Israeli intelligence.
Which is the best intelligence in the world. You got to give them that. Those Israelis, they got the best.
Why do you say that?
Because everything I've ever heard, they're the ones that they're like from a certain jeweler who is Jewish, who had a designer who is Jewish and was one of 8 on a sniper team that designed a diamond facets. It's a long story, but I met this guy year after year after year, and he's like, oh, nobody can touch us there. He goes, I know what the United States. He goes, but we're always on guard, so we're always looking. It's like the U.S. There's times where you're so big, people leave you alone. When you're as small as we are, you got to know what's going on. Well, at least that's what he told me, so I don't know.
Well, so I heard that they got a tip from Israeli intelligence, and I'm like, okay. I mean, they have a vested interest in us being even more angry with Iran, because they're the ones who drug us into this war. They're the ones who want us to escalate. So
you're going to get some hate mail on that.
I'm not. I'm just reporting what I thought, and then here's the thing with today's news: you can kind of think of a theory or think of something, and then go find something to reinforce it.
Of course.
Let's say about news. Now you have the what is it called? The bias. You already have a bias. Well, so I go looking like, okay, maybe this is sort of made up just so Iran or Israel can
show my phone. I just want to let people know what you're up to. Look at that. There's my screensaver. That's Jeff with Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Jeff runs with the politicians.
But it turns out Turkish officials didn't buy it. They didn't think it was a credible threat.
I've also heard that they're the third best at intelligence.
Turkey? Well, listen.
I ran into a turkey guy at a Thanksgiving.
But listen, it makes sense. That Israel needs our support with the war with Iran. So they're kind of saying, I think it was kind of made up because Israel wants, for a couple of reasons, they want to pretend like or make it look like Netanyahu is Trump's protector. Hey, look at us.
Oh, boy.
We're saving you, Trump, so it makes Netanyahu look good. And they don't really want the peace talks. They want to keep stirring up because I think they want us to escalate. So this whole thing with Trump getting off the Air Force One in the catering truck, could have been based on, not 100% accurate or
I don't know. Trump... Yeah,
and Trump was very casual about it.
He was.
Yeah, I wasn't very worried. I just do what they say.
If
I got drugged through a catering truck, I'd be like, okay, damn, something must be going down.
Yeah.
But no, he's just like, whatever. Just like he did in Butler. Oh my God, I got shot in the ear. Fight, fight, fight. Come on.
I bought that hook, line, and sinker. Watch yourself, young man. We
Well,
have two
just-
different opinions.
I
on
didn't
Butler.
give an opinion. I just said it seems kind of strange. You get shot in the head. Fight, fight, fight.
Who
2
you
seconds
Who
later.
you voting for, Jeff?
I don't know. I may take the Eric Von Hessler route and just not vote.
Well,
Isn't that his thing?
yeah, I'm voting across the board conservative. I'm scared about our country. But I dig where you're coming from, and I like it when you can have a discussion with somebody that, is a friend, a coworker, and we disagree. But you know what? You bring up points, and I know that you're passionate about it. I can tell.
Yeah, I like letting it out sometimes.
Well, there you go. That's fine. So for me, one thing I will tell you that I noticed in politics, and I just want to bring this up real quick. Minneapolis police tips on how to avoid being robbed. So when you go to Minneapolis, this is like what you get. Maybe you pick it up at the airport. Don't walk alone. Only carry items you need. Be prepared to give up your cell phone, purse, or wallet.
So just prepare to get robbed.
Don't fight with the criminal. And be prepared to describe suspects.
Well, why is this news?
I don't know. Well, because Fox put it out there because they compared it to Idaho police tips. So you've heard Minneapolis.
Well, those are generic police tips.
It doesn't matter, but it's just good to where you land, how you should behave. If you land in Idaho, they said carry a firearm.
Oh,
They said use the firearm.
okay.
Call 911, meaning 911. Tell officers you were afraid for your life. That's your way out for killing somebody. And we'll always answer any other questions with a lawyer present.
Wow. So they're like, you take care of business if you have to. We'll look the other way.
Idaho's like, kill the criminal. Minneapolis is like, feel sorry for him and give him everything you got. Hey, this is Southside Steve for myself and Jeff Cole, the host of the Yeah Come On Show, proud sponsors and endorsers of Small Sliders. And we're at their location right now, right off Windy Hill before Cobb Parkway in Marietta. And I'm holding a very small menu because you're killing me, Smalls. But I can read it. Whether you get 2, 3, or 4 shakes and all Coca-Cola products and the best fries and seasoning, you get it right here at Smalls in Marietta. Yeah, come on. Come on! Well, do you know what's coming in our backyard? And right now they're currently kicking off a nice practice round.
Yeah, is it FedEx tournament? This is the final big tournament of the season, right? For golf?
It is. At golf, yeah, at East Lake Golf Club. So
It's not at Eastside Station. Are we sure that they're not going to stop at Eastside Station?
they should. Here's 2 places to go. Go up to Eastside Station because you're on the east side. Or if you won't, come through Roswell and see us at the Rocky Taco. Now, these guys stay way close to home when they're doing this. It's located right in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. The course, of course, was put together and designed by Bobby Jones, the great Atlanta golfer who was an amateur and graduated from Georgia Tech, where your son's going to graduate from.
That's right.
Now, it's a private golf course. I've played it twice because my brother-in-law's father has a membership through his company. It's pretty damn fun. And he got married out there, and we all got a free round.
Oh.
You get married, so he got married to my sister-in-law, Amanda's little sister, Megan, at East Lake Golf Course. I'm like, I'm in. But we're going to talk all things East Lake with Jack tomorrow on who's got the best shot, who's into it. He may have tickets to it, he
may be going?
So it's always good to have a sports guy on that knows the game, knows the course.
So we've got correspondents on the course potentially for Yeah Come On Sports.
Well, yeah, that needs to be shared. Yeah Come On Sports has someone at the East Lake Golf Tournament. And man, this is like the last year. They are going to move it to somewhere else. So this is like, I think the last or second to last year they're getting it. So that'll be a shame. But the course was built 1904. And they've since changed it. It went just like where I live. They have since they're redoing white columns, but they redid this course too, so it was closed for a year. And they wanted to design it to be a lot like it was before, so they kind of went back in the past. with the design.
For these big tournaments, do they ever do public courses, or are they always these fancy private ones, like the Masters and East Lake? Like, why can't I'm thinking, why don't they move it to the Chastain Bobby
I
Jones?
know. Wouldn't that be nice? I mean, I don't know. Jeff wants them to go, yeah. So I understand, what is it? The tournament to get in here is $56 a round.
Yeah, you have it there down at Chastain Park at the Bobby Jones course there, and then afterwards you can go catch a concert at whatever the Cadence Bank Amphitheater.
Look at you. Yeah, because they rename that one all the time. All right, you're on to something. Here's what we say in Yeah, Come On Sports. Let's find a public course.
Yeah.
And they pay the fee to get in. And we have sponsors, local sponsors, or anybody that wants to get in. And we chip in and we charge. And the purse is like to the winner $10,000. All right, why not do something totally stupid? It is the Yeah, Come On show, and also thanks to all of our sponsors, Rapstar USA. They are a version of Star Coaches. So to educate you quickly, Danny Hamilton runs that. We run the commercials. You can get one of those buses if you want to go on a trip. I still think we need to utilize that, whether you're going on vacation or whether you're traveling to a golf tournament with friends or anything. And they'll deadhead one out to you. If there's people right now watching this podcast in Texas and there's no buses available and you want to come to East Lake, Danny will drive a bus out there, pick your butt up, bring you here, and take you home. There's a price for everything, and it's still the greatest way to travel when you have 10, 15, 20 people and everybody's chipping in. But Rap Stars rap it, even though I never did.
As you said in the commercial, I didn't rap it as a kid. I mean, teenager.
I didn't have sex till I was 18, so I'm not a pervert. But yeah, Rapstar USA, definitely check in with those guys if you're thinking about rapping it. Again, any of this you can call. I'll converse back with you. If you're not sure, I'll tell you who to ask for or what to do. All we want to do is drive business for good companies. And special thanks to everybody today that advertises on our show. I thank them in a really cool post. And it is my wife's birthday. And I just want to say happy birthday again. I would send a song out to her, but I know the music she likes and it doesn't compute. I'm not going to play 90s country.
Morgan Wallen.
I'm not.
Zach Bryan.
Yeah, or her favorite.
Luke Bryan.
Yeah, Shania Twain's her favorite.
Okay.
If you had to have a favorite. Now, she was mentioning, because our neighbor went, she loves the Backstreet Boys and things like, she'd go to Vegas to see that or whatever. So I'm wondering, what is a good thing other than just saying happy birthday, but we're going to play the song we want to play because we have a theme this week.
Well, yeah, we are touching on the theme of how they blew up 99X and got rid of all the personalities. So it feels like it's coming to an end. We don't know what's happening yet. But
we don't know anything, by the way. I knew that there was a change on 680 coming. I didn't know Christian was getting fired. There's certain things I'm in the know on, and you are, but we don't know the status. It just looks like it's going jukebox, which is the slang term for music with not a whole lot of personality.
Yeah.
And Will Pendarvis is there. More power to that dude. Again, never met him. So, I mean, I just know that he's in charge, but he's run and done stuff. This is his background. And they may be, it's their toy. What is Cumulus going to do with it?
Yeah, but it's coming to an end, it looks like. And just in case we're doing some end of era, breakup, things are burning kinds of songs.
Well, I'm sitting, but I'm doing that for all the air personalities because one thing we can agree on, it's never coming back. When you come back a second time and it doesn't work, it's not coming back. It's over.
I mean, there's not going to be a 3.0 99X?
No. What do you think?
It worked for the regular guys. The regular guys 3.0 went for 14 years.
Yeah, but we were always getting fired. Like, then you just wanted us on because you just want to see what dumb thing we were going to do to get fired again. Maybe you're right. Hey, here's something to be positive. Never say never.
Right. Never say never.
Now
maybe that could be the song by Romeo Void.
Oh,
I might like you better. It's part of your new
slept together.
Yeah.
I love the dance scene with the actor and Hannah. It's where the movie. Have you ever seen the movie?
What movie?
See, you got to speak Steve.
Give me an actor or an era, or what's the movie about?
First off, we're playing
this song is in the movie.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to look it up. So what do? I just say, what movie had Romeo Void?
What movie had Romeo Void? Never Say Never.
What movie had Romeo Void? Never Say Never in it.
No, your Gemini AI answer. God, I hope it's wrong.
Oh no! I went Google. I didn't do that. I got it. I remember the movie was Reckless.
Reckless.
Reckless. Never Say Never. It was a 1982 punk new wave song, Never Say Never, which we're going to play by Romeo Void, correct? And it was featured in the 1984 movie Reckless.
Reckless. I don't know if I've seen that.
Yeah. It's a good movie. You should watch it, man. It's kind of intense. The relationship between the two lead actors. Johnny Rourke played Aidan Quinn. Do you know who Johnny Rourke?
Aidan Quinn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But played by Aidan Quinn.
Yeah.
Sorry. Aidan Quinn's in it, along with Daryl Hannah.
Okay.
So-
I'm vaguely familiar, but I can't think of it. But anyway,
No.
there's our song, because you never know. Never say never.
Never say
Anything
never.
can happen to 99X in the future.
It is, and we're not hating. I don't want to see anybody out of work, but the theme is sending music out to people right now that are probably as far away from social media and radio as they can be, but it's in your honor.
Yeah, you can watch the video, listen to the song. Link in the description below. Romeo Void, Never Say Never, track 13 on the Yeah Come On Show.